Welcome back, everyone. This is Living Life Holographic. I'm Inukai.
And I'm Chiron.
And today we are going to go ahead and tell you about our experience in the life of opening up card packs and what our experience was just smelling those cards, our first time opening up those card packs and going to the card store.
The first timers. First timers. We call it the first timer club.
Yeah,
like the first experience.
Like the first date or something like that. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
if you took your first date to a card shop, you probably would be the last.
You know what? Honestly,
unless she's exactly, or he.
Exactly.
He or she is exactly like you.
Yeah, she's going to be like, wow, I didn't know that you were a nerd too. And I'm like, I could be nerd 1, 2, or 3.
And you could be rolling them down with those packs just still over there.
Yeah, just like slow motion as they're going down as we're dancing, you know? And then everyone's just looking at us like we're like some kind of freak.
First time you go to a store, obviously, it's way after you started collecting cards because you're collecting cards at like, what, 5, 6 years old? So you can't really, or 9 years old, I don't know how old.
Yes.
And you can't drive yourself to the store, but your parents could drive you there. So
They
what
were
was
my
your
chauffeur.
what was your first experience like when you walked in that door? Did you look around like, is this Disney?
Well, let me paint a picture for you guys.
No.
So, there I was, right? My parents were taking me to the good old Fred Meyer, right?
That's not a card shop.
No. Oh. But this relates to the card shop. So basically, we were at Fred Meyer, and over there there were the structure decks for Yu-Gi-Oh. There was the Kaiba and the Yu-Gi-Oh, or like the Yami Yugi. Yes. And honestly, I wanted to go for the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and
There's
because
like millions of them.
Oh gosh, yeah, there's a whole bunch of dragons out there, and I was just like, should I go for the dragon because I know that everyone's gonna go for the dragon, or should I just go for the magician because I know that very few people are gonna go for the magician guy? So I went with Yugi's structured deck. I wanted that deck so bad because I wanted to be the protagonist. Those were his cards. Like, no one else had those cards but me. Well, obviously, like, everyone else was buying.
They were one of one.
They were one of one, and they were selling them only to me. So
Nobody else.
You were one lucky boy. And I'm like, damn right I am. So, anyways.
You're in trouble.
I was just like, this is it. Because I get to feel like the character. So I opened up that structure deck, and I saw Dark Magician. Yes. This guy was pretty darn cool, and feeling the, like, you know, it was good time. But anyways, the card, it felt so crispy. Felt very crispy to me. And the smell of just opening up that structure deck was fantastic. That's what led me to, like, when we were like on like car rides, my mom was like taking me places, and we saw a card store.
You're just
right?
sitting in the back seat.
I'm
To the
just-
store.
Over yonder, madre. But yeah, anyways, so we went into the card store because it was very, very persuasive. And I remember going into that card store and seeing...
That's a first.
Yes.
Usually
yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, God. This was fantastic. That was like... it was like it was like a kid in a candy store. I was literally there just looking at everyone, like looking at these dice to like different cards that people were opening, and it was the original Pokemon. And I was like, well, shoot, I just came here for like Yu-Gi-Oh, but I also watched Pokemon.
Like the base set. Of
Yeah,
Pokemon.
the base set Pokemon cards.
When no one knew how big it was gonna be.
Yeah, and you know, I was watching all these people like opening up cards, and just the smell of a fresh new store just got me all hyped.
I could just see people in the store.
It's like, you know, yeah, when they saw me coming in there, they're like, yeah, this is some freaking weirdo.
This guy's gonna be smelling every card we have.
Yeah.
And he's buying them all because we're not taking them back.
Yes, honestly, like my mom was like, well, you could have like 4 packs, right? So the shopkeeper was there, and he was like, hello there, boy.
Shopkeeper?
Yeah, the shopkeeper.
Is it Skyrim?
Yes, the shopkeeper. He was like, hello there, boy. What can I get you today? And I was just like, wow.
It's a side quest.
I'm like, yes. I'm like looking at him, and I can see like the little bars down below. Do you want 4 packs or do you want 0? And I'm like, just bink. And he goes, ho, 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 ho. All right, let me go ahead and get you some card packs. And you just see him go like this.
We
As he's
have
still
all
talking.
these card packs of, I dropped them.
Yes. And I was like, well, I'm actually going to want to test my luck. I do want some Yu-Gi-Oh! But now I want to get some Pokemon cards. So I got 4 packs.
That's expensive. You probably pay in rubies.
Yeah. Link would be jealous. But I remember opening up that pack. And I was like... Jeez. I was like, wow. Dopamine rush. Yeah, I was like...
If you made that noise when you open up the bag, like, I would be...
Yeah, you should see the shopkeeper's face. He was like, the hell?
Everyone around just like...
And my mom's like, I'm sorry, he's a little bit strange. I'm like, Mom, that's a compliment. And I'm freaking weird. Okay?
Wow. This is fantastic.
So you get a lisp.
Yeah. No, you don't want to know what my words were on the third and the fourth pack.
Great.
This is the greatest pack I've ever opened in my life. What is this thing? What is this, Mom? And the shopkeeper's like, that's a freaking holographic card. And I'm like, holographic card? Like Dark Magician? And he goes, yes. That was my first experience. And that carried me through what we're doing today.
Because you remembered it.
And I remember it. It's like that's something I want to do. You know, I want to do something like that. I want to I don't know, create a freaking empire where I have like card store here, card store there, and I could just see people that were just like me back then.
And you be the shopkeeper.
I'll be like,
what can I get to you today?
What can I get to you for today? What was your experience?
I had well, I didn't get as excited as sneezing.
No.
But that was exactly the same noise. I go like, can I get a pack? Like, here you go. And I went, so
just holding it up, and it's like he's like, I think I saw a kid that was just like you. It came here like 3 hours ago.
Making weird noises. Like, it was all these kids making weird noises. No, I went to Wizards of the Coast, the actual stores.
Damn, you're
Wizards
lucky.
of the Coast, and there was one in the mall that we all went to. Remember? And I was only into Pokemon. I was not into anything else. Pokemon was the first thing I was into, and then I heard about the Pokemon cards, and I had some like sport, like baseball cards and football cards that were given to me, and so I already had some cards.
Yeah.
But Pokemon, I'm like, oh, I gotta get my Pokemon card. Oh,
You gotta open up this pack now and sniff it. Well, that was me. Sorry.
But
I don't know what
unfortunately, I was a little late to the game. I didn't get any first edition.
You're like Ash
base
Ketchum.
beds. No, I was not. Like,
Your parents were waking you up and like, you're late.
I wish I was Ash Ketchum because then I would still be 11.
Well, forever. For like, what, 24 years of experience?
Like, jeez, I wish I had that much experience and still be that young. Then I know what to do with my life. Dating would be a lot easier. Well, not at 11. That was weird.
Whoa.
You just calm down.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But we're getting off track. There was 2 stories. There was a friend who owned like a family friend who owned a card shop.
Ooh.
And we went to him all the time, and he was nice enough to give like
You had the hookups.
he gave like some cards for free, like deals.
I had to go ahead and fight kids on the street just
Okay,
to
well,
get
there were
some...
like cards that were worth like 50 cents to $1 that he didn't really care about.
I
Or
didn't
anything.
have 50 cents.
But he would help out, and then I would go. But the biggest thing was when I was like finally into Pokemon, a new Pokemon, and the second set was coming out, Jungle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna miss it this time. I'm like, Mother, I want my first edition Jungle cards right meow. So I told her the day they're coming out. She packed the car up with me and her. We drove to Wizards of the Coast. So we go to Wizards of the Coast, and I'm like, I want some cards. And she's like, okay, well, then she started talking to the shopkeeper.
Hello,
what can I get to you today? And then my mom, being my mom, is a big collector herself.
This guy's weird.
So we're doing Beanie Babies and all this other stuff. And she knew that like Pokemon. She's like, all right, my son wants more like collecting things. So we're already collecting Beanie Babies and autographs and everything.
God knows what
So
we're collecting
she's
next.
like, she asked him, how many packs can I buy?
He says as much as you want.
She ended up buying 40 packs.
40 packs? Holy cow! I only got 4.
I got
Damn.
I got 40.
Oh wow.
And I thought with that much they would have given her a box, but I guess they didn't. Wizards of the Coast didn't sell boxes at the time. I don't know, because it was all just packs, and they didn't sell sealed product like that. They would maybe give you the box if there's an empty one.
Yeah.
So I did get empty boxes, but I didn't get like a sealed box or anything. So that's why I'm like, I wish, but I knew I wouldn't have kept it sealed anyway. But I didn't get all 40 packs like right away.
Oh, okay.
It was either like
she bought 40 packs and then like
yeah,
each day she gave you 1 pack.
Well, what she would do is I do a chore, I get a pack.
Oh.
I choose my allowance, or I would get 2 packs instead of allowance, stuff like that. And the reason she did it is because the shopkeeper convinced her first editions are like first come, first serve, and it's usually the first shipment. After that, they're gone. So she bought as many as she could, and then just over time, just gave them out to me. Besides the regular chores I had to do to get allowance, she's like, you could do extra chores. And I'm like, what do I need to do? She's like, vacuum all of upstairs, you get a pack. So I'm just like, just vacuuming like really fast, get done in 20 minutes. I'm like, Mother, I have succeeded in your quest.
You just see the quest complete. She's like, crap. Well, got to go ahead and look for it. Wink.
So she's like, go ahead and grab a pack. So I grab a pack and I.
This is why I do chores.
This is why, like, I've never seen such a more like child just going around doing as many chores as they possibly can just to get those packs. And in 20 minutes of vacuuming the upstairs is worth it for a $3.99 pack, I guess.
Dude.
In the 90s.
Damn, I wish I had that, man.
So it's a good thing to do because that's what I'm going to do to my kids. I'm like, you want these packs? Do some more extra chores. Like, having a Wizards of the Coast store, like, there's no stores for Wizards of the Coast anymore.
Why did they do that? Why did they stop? Guys, I want
Because
you to
people
come back. Yeah, they're like, no. There's too many weird kids coming in asking for first edition packs, especially that guy that came over here like 20 years ago.
But and the thing is, do kids nowadays still have these first experiences, or as they are like, are they as genuine as we had them?
That's true.
Or they're not as genuine because before it's like 90s, not much going on. Technology wasn't a huge thing just yet. Internet was dial-up.
Yeah, you didn't even have Instagram.
If you don't know what dial-up is, no kidding. Yeah,
I'm just like going out.
you're older than me.
Yeah,
You know
I am. Like, I'm like 45 years old.
Okay.
Anyways, that was our first experiences. Like Hiron said, like, what was your guys' first experience? And like, leave that on the comment down below in this video.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know. Like, did you guys like versus like now versus back then? Like, what do you guys think is going on? Like, do you guys think that there's an actual genuine like connection between you and the wonderful shopkeeper? Or
I don't know if you want that kind of a connection when you're that young with the shopkeeper.
Yeah, that's true. Like, hello there, bro.
And nowadays it feels like the shopkeepers are less like enthusiastic because now you go
here
to a
you go, here's your
store.
pack.
Yeah, like
Get
what do you want? What are you looking for? It's like, jeez. It's
like, I don't know.
It's strictly business. There's no love for it no
Yeah,
more.
all business now. There's no like.
It's like I should just walk in like I'm like the Godfather. Like, what do you want here? I come here today to buy you some guns.
What? Sorry. I need more water.
I know, right? Excuse me. Anyway, leave a comment down below what your first experiences are, or what would you like to see in the future. And follow us on Instagram at Living Life Holographic. Follow us on YouTube, Living Life Holographic. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe, hit that bell, hit that button, just go crazy with that.
Just like button mash it, you know?
Exactly. But
back in the good old days.
we love you guys, and until next time, live your life
Holographic.